We just experienced the two biggest deal events of the year, Black Friday, then Cyber Monday. It's estimated nearly 200 million consumers shopped in stores and online. But in today's digital age, more shoppers are taking advantage of discounts year-round.
Yeah, Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young joining us now. Taylor, there seems to be a shopping hack that a lot of people have figured out. What is it, Taylor?
And I do have to warn you, if you are not aware of this right now, this might change the way you shop forever. I know that was the case for me when I finally got on board with this. So we all know about promo codes and discount codes. You might get one if you sign up virtually online or create an account at a store. You also might get one in your email at the beginning of a new season, but turns out there are discount codes constantly floating around online in plain sight, and millions of Americans are taking advantage of them. So how do you find them? Sometimes it's as simple as typing in the name of a store you're shopping at plus the word discount code. Now that will bring you to a variety of websites that compile lists of different coupons. Welcome 10 is just one example of the codes that commonly are used. Now I will say these are not always a guarantee. You will find that some work and some don't, but it is a chance, again, that millions of shoppers are taking. It's estimated that more than 60% of shoppers are looking for promo codes or coupons when shopping online. And this year alone, the digital coupon market is expected to reach nearly $9 billion. And I will say I took a consensus in the newsroom just to see if other people do this. And our coworkers, they use Ship 10, Save 20, Please 20, that's Savannah, which I love that one.
Oh, wow.
And Fall 15, or insert any season that you're approaching. And these work.
Yeah. Okay. This sounds too good to be true, though. There's got to be a catch, right?
So, I mean, sometimes things are too good to be true, especially when it comes to just sales in general. I mean, businesses know, retailers know, that shoppers are 2 times more likely to buy something if they get a sale or if they think that this deal is great. I mean, if we just look at Black Friday sales in particular, according to a study by Known Host, nearly 80% of last year's big tech deals, 30% saw a massive price increase just days before that Black Friday event. So yes, retailers know that if there's going to be a big sale, shoppers are more likely to buy it. And you can also assume that if a massive number of retailers are doing the 10, the 20, the 30% discount codes, they're going to factor that in to the overall price here. So if you can get an extra 10, 20% off, why not take it? Because either you're going to be paying the price either way.
Right. It's maybe the illusion that you're just getting a good deal, something to make you feel better. And I want to feel better when I'm spending a lot of money. Is there a way to tell if a discount or sale is actually authentic, Taylor?
Yes, there are, but it does take a little bit of homework and research. So there are multiple sites out there that actually track the history, the price history of products. Camel.com is one of them. I also know that Google Search has one of these kind of platforms. The Google method will show you if the current price is low, typical, or high compared to what it's been in a couple of months. You can also look up the price history. It will actually show you a graph of how much it's gone up. And I do this when I'm shopping on Amazon, and you can see that prices are constantly changing. So again, the discounts are absolutely out there. Millions of people are taking advantage of them, but maybe do a little research just to see if you're actually getting a deal.
And some of these deals, you won't know if the coupons work till you get the end of the shopping cart. There's always like a little code bar, and you just type in the code. You'll know when it hits apply if it works or not, and just keep at it.
And there's no limit. You can keep going.
Yeah, you're right. Interesting stuff. All right,
love
you
it.
may have changed some habits forever, Taylor. Thanks.